Hey guys, this is True Game Nerd here. Now a lot of us remember the WCW days in the 90s with Sting, the NWO, Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko, etc, etc, etc. But do we remember the games? Well, the sad part is, yeah, we do. WCW Nitro was originally rushed out of the stores. A bunch of people bought it. It was the greatest hit. But when they came home to play it, the reaction was interesting. Let's go ahead and get a look at the graphic. Oh, wow. Okay, the graphics are really, really, really bad. Normally I would try to be nice, but I can't even. This is painful. Oh, wow. Where do I start on the graphics? The wrestlers barely look like themselves. I mean, this is something I'd expect on early Super Nintendo, to be honest with you. The crowd is one texture. There's no real background at all. The ring texture is really sloppy, pixelated. The rings look like licorice. Not even. There's no texture on the ring ropes. For some reason, the hands don't move. Words cannot describe how bad these graphics are. There's not much I can say. At least in WCW Hardcore Revolution, ECW, at least in ECW Hardcore Revolution, the graphics were good enough to really slip by me. But this is no excuse. I mean, this looks like almost Super Nintendo. I mean, let's go back to square one here. The animations are really slow and sloppy. I mean, could you imagine if you moved like this game depicts? How weird that would be? I'm gonna kick your ass. As for gameplay, the movements are really slow and clunky, really unresponsive. Another problem with the animation is they're so erratic when they move that there's absolutely nothing appealing about it. The main problem I have is it's a button combination wrestling game, and that just, to me, it's never worked. That works in a fighting game, not so much a wrestling game. It's just not appropriate. As for sound, the music's alright with a generic rock and metal soundtrack. The announcers do an okay job of keeping in. What they say is very generic, but it's a PS1 game, so I'll let that slide. My biggest gripe with the sound though is they went through the trouble of putting female characters as unlockables. That's fine, but considering the amount of memory you have in a single PS1 disc, this is really nitpicky, but whenever you kick a girl in the stomach, they let out a man-like sound. They go, "Ugh," and that's just not, this bugs the crap out of me. Overall, the positives, you have a nice roster of wrestlers to choose from. You have all the arenas. You have the interviews. And you have Predator Video. The negative side, awful graphics. Sound needs a lot of improvement. Gameplay is really clunky. Pretty much everything, almost everything is wrong with this game. This game is so amazingly bad, there's only one thing I can do with it. Plop it in the garbage.